This is Susan with LifeSkate.com with Olympic silver medalists in ice dance, Tanith, Belbin, and Ben Agosto. Tanith and Ben are in New York City to promote the 25th anniversary tour of Stars on Ice.
Well, this is our second year as full cast members, so we're really excited that we're able to be a part of the 25th anniversary tour, which is bringing back some of the greats throughout Stars on Ice's 25 years, like Kurt Browning and Katerina Gordieva, who is here with us today. So it's really special to be a part of something that I grew up loving, that I sat in the audience as a little girl, hoping someday to be a part of. So it's kind of like a real, true dream come true to be a part of Stars on Ice now.
In addition to performing with Stars on Ice, Tanith and Ben are also taking time to mentor up-and-coming skaters.
It's all the novice kids who are done competing. They go to this camp and they have all these different structured seminars about media and what to expect when you go to big events and things like that. And so it'll be really fun for us to go talk to them about our experience and what we've learned over the years. And it's really important for me and Tanith to still be involved with the young skaters and try to continue our role as role models, because that was really special to us when we were competing, and I feel like we've learned a lot, and hopefully we can help them have more fun and have more enjoyable experiences when they're competing.
What were your overall impressions participating in Skating with the Stars?
Skating with the Stars was a lot of fun for me, and especially considering when I signed on, I was only meant to be a commentator, kind of stuck in my little booth in the side of the ice, never really seen, at least from my shoulders down. And then as the shows went on, they added more and more to my responsibilities, and in the end I wound up in my co-hosting position, being able to interact and interview the skaters. So I was incredibly fortunate with my experience, and having it be so chaotic in a sense as it developed and improved itself episode to episode was really beneficial for me, because it wasn't so set in stone and I had to adapt quickly. And then as a show as a whole, I think that it really improved towards the end, and it's an interesting concept and one that definitely has a lot of ironing out to make it perfect, but I think that it has a lot of potential, and I really do hope that it gets a second season and hopefully more from there, because there's a lot more to offer.
Who was your favorite skater? Who was your least favorite skater, if you can say?
Well, I think that they all did their best, so I would never say that anyone was my least favorite. I think that someone like, for example, a Vince Neil had a harder time just with the athleticism of it all and picking things up quickly, but then someone like Rebecca Budig, who won, who skated a lot when she was younger and remained really athletic, had a definite advantage and, worked her butt off to get where she did. And I was incredibly impressed with Rebecca and Johnny Mosley and even Bethany Frankel in the end, how much they were able to learn in such a short amount of time, knowing that I dedicated my whole life to get where I was, and they picked it up really quick.
What else do you see in your horizon?
Well, it's funny, every time Ben and I get together and we kind of sit down and talk about what our futures hold, and more we're kind of forging our own paths on our own, which is hard for us because we're so used to building our careers and our futures together. So this is another new year, and last year we really dedicated ourselves to just professional skating. And this year, especially after my Skating with the Stars hosting gig, I feel like I'm ready to broaden my horizons once again, and whether that be actually attending university classes as opposed to taking them online as I am now, or possibly getting more hosting opportunities. I'm definitely looking forward to continuing my commentary. If Universal Sports wants to keep working with me, then we'll see, but everything's sort of up in the air. Professional skating is always going to be there for us, and we'll definitely stay out there, but we might take a little bit of time off the professional circuit, just a few months to test the waters out and see what else is out there.
I'm in the process of getting enrolled in school, so I still have to go through undergrad school and all that, so I've got a long way to go, but I really am interested in sports medicine. I want to be hands-on, getting in there and helping people get back to what they want to do, and that would be a great experience down the road.
When do you and Tanith have time to rehearse? You're in Seattle, she's in Michigan. How do you coordinate? Where do you meet?
Well, we have met in Detroit. We haven't skated in Seattle yet, but that's definitely our plan for her to come out towards me sometime. We might meet up in LA if we're both there doing things. It's definitely an interesting change. I was so used to 13 years we skated together every day, all year, and so definitely feel like part of my life is missing with her not being there all the time. But at the same time, it's really nice to just have that time to myself and to not have to be at the rink all day every day. My girlfriend Mary, she's wonderful. She has been so supportive of me all these years, and it's nice to actually try to spend a little bit more time with her. Although now I'm on the road almost even more than I was when I was competing. But she's almost done with school. She's getting a degree in natural resource management and ecology, so she's going to be saving the world, literally, and hopefully I can help support her with that.
May I ask how you and Charlie are doing?
Charlie and I are great. I love living in Michigan. We have our great little home with our dog, and everything's really, really wonderful. It's so nice to have such a stable home life, something that I don't feel like I've had in a really long time since I moved away from my family's home so many years ago. So to have some place that I'm always desperate to get back to, where I feel like I can recenter myself and just keep everything in check, is really amazing. So I feel like I'm a better person and I make better decisions because I have such a wonderful, loving home to come back to all the time.